Has been at the heart of the pornography racket probe by Mumbai Police Crime Branch. Accused Raj Kundra and his relative Pardeep Bakshi used this company to route the profits made from the pornography racket.
Now, this Vian company of Raj Kundra had a tie-up with Kendrin company, which is based in London, and Kendrin owns this Hotshot app. This Hotshots app was publishing all this nude content which was subscription based. Might have got established only to bypass law, because in India it is not allowed, so it might have got registered in UK.
Among the 16-page email trail exclusively accessed by Republic TV is this one, which directly connects Raj Kundra to the London company that is now under the scanner of the Mumbai police. One more undeniable proof against Raj Kundra. It's not surprising that the Mumbai police says that they have enough digital evidence to prove Raj Kundra's involvement in not just planning the content, but also funding the pornography racket.
Take a look at this email which talks about how videos that were being shot in India were being sent to the companies abroad through a portal called WeTransfer. Mumbai police suspect that this were being done to evade the law. Different IP addresses were being used to mask the original IP address that were being used to upload the video.
This list of email exchanges cited by Mumbai police in the charge sheet reflects Raj Kundra's alleged involvement with the models who were being hired for the shoots. Few artists were exempted from raising invoices for the shoot by one Raj, suspected to be Raj Kundra.
Kundra has been evasive during his questioning, saying that this is erotica and not pornography. This digital evidence accessed by Republic TV puts Kundra on the mat. Can Raj Kundra distance himself? Can Raj Kundra now say that he had no idea about the payments that were being made to a company that has been linked to his relative? With Alisha Nair, this is Shavan Sen for Republic TV.
My colleagues Alisha and Yasha now joining us on the broadcast. Alisha, if I can come to you first, of course, we saw every detail in that report, but draw the link for us to this London company, how the money was being routed, how these shoots were planned, who was planning it, and then again, how are they sending it to London, the entire modus operandi?
देखिए बिल्कुल सुयशा, सबसे पहले तो रिपब्लिक टीवी की ओर से 16 पेज का जो ईमेल है वो एक्सेस कर ली गई है। देखिए ये ईमेल जहां पर अगर हमको दिखा पाए, ये इम्पोर्टेंटली सारे जो खुद मुंबई की जो वीडियोस है जो कि किए जाते थे, और इसमें जो है कहीं ना कहीं पर उमेश कामत जो कि वो शख्स को लेकर जिसके इसी के जरिए जो है सारे वीडियोस बनाए जा रहे थे। देखिए वीडियोस के साथ साथ अगर हम बात करें तो इनवॉइस की, देखिए जितने इनवॉइस को लेकर ये सभी डॉक्यूमेंट्स रिलेटेड है जो कि मुंबई पुलिस की ओर से, क्राइम ब्रांच की ओर से लगातार जो है एक तरफ जो सारे आर्गुमेंट्स के दौरान ये सभी चीजें बताई गई थी। तो उस दौरान जो है कैनन कंपनी, देखिए ये कैनन कंपनी से सारा इनवॉइस है, इस इनवॉइस में लगातार उमेश कामत से भेजे गए थे, और सभी इनवॉइस में अगर देखा जाए तो राज कुंद्रा को भी सीसी किया गया था। यानी जितने भी इनवॉइस के या जितने भी बिल्स जनरेट किए जा रहे थे, ये सभी बिल जनरेशन जो है वो इम्पोर्टेंटली राज कुंद्रा और प्रदीप बख्शी के जो है उनके अप्रूवल के साथ ही ये आगे बढ़ते हुए दिखाई दे रहे थे। और ये सारे कई ऐसे ईमेल्स हैं जहां पर लगातार बातचीत की जा रही है, फिर चाहे जो है फिर मॉडल्स के कॉन्ट्रैक्ट को लेकर हो या फिर कोई प्लेस के डिप्लेसमेंट को लेकर हो। देखिए राज कुंद्रा की ओर से रिमाइंडर भेजे गए थे, कई ऐसे ईमेल्स हैं। ये 16 पेज के ईमेल्स हम लगातार रिपब्लिक टीवी में सबसे पहले दिखा रहे हैं, जिस जिक्र जो है जो कि क्राइम ब्रांच की ओर से लगातार की जा रही थी, फिर चाहे वो इनवॉइस को लेकर हो, उनके मेल को लेकर हो, ये सभी चीजें जो है जो कि फिर इनवॉइस हो या फिर लोगों तक पहुंचाए जाने वालों को लेकर फिर बिल पेमेंट्स हो, ये सभी इनवॉइस जो खुद ईमेल के जरिए जो कांटेक्ट किए जा रहे थे, ये सभी जिसमें राज कुंद्रा लगातार इन्वॉल्वमेंट रहे हैं, उनको सभी इस बारे में जानकारी दी गई थी। और यही 16 पेज का जो ईमेल है जो कि एक्सक्लूसिवली रिपब्लिक टीवी की ओर से एक्सेस की गई है, जो अब हमने दर्शकों को दिखाया है, ये जहाँ तक देखा जा रहा है कि ये
जहाँ तक देखा जा रहा है कि इस पर अभी भी जांच खुद क्राइम ब्रांच की ओर से की जा रही है। हालांकि राज कुंद्रा जो कि अब जुडिशियल कस्टडी में उनको भेजा गया है, लेकिन ट्रांजैक्शन को लेकर बात करें, क्योंकि ट्रांजैक्शन जो है ह्यूज अमाउंट ट्रांजैक्शन न कि सिर्फ इंडिया तक सीमित है, लेकिन ओवरसीज यानी दूसरे देशों में भी, जहाँ पर अगर देखा जाए तो फिर यूनाइटेड बैंक ऑफ अफ्रीका में भी एक ह्यूज ट्रांजैक्शन किए गए थे। तो उस पर जाँच अभी की जा रही है और सभी ईमेल्स को ठीक तरीके से सभी को खंगाला जा रहा है, सभी इनवॉइस को देखा जा रहा है, यानी जो डॉक्यूमेंट्स अभी फिलहाल क्राइम ब्रांच की ओर है, वहीं पर फॉरेंसिक ऑडिटर्स को भी इन्वॉल्व किया गया, अपॉइंट किया गया है, जो इस पूरे मामले की भी जांच कर रही है।
Alisha, stay on with us. Shavan is also now with us on the broadcast. Shavan, Alisha gives us details of that email trail and of course Raj Kundra's role. So this also becomes clear that the police has enough digital evidence against Raj Kundra and those involved with him. And like you also said that he calls it erotica and not pornography. But then we want to understand further from you to how the links are outside of India and there is a deeper network that was working in this entire case.
Well, let's try and debunk this entire theory that has essentially been put forward by Raj Kundra and his team. In fact, even actor Shilpa Shetty during her questioning by the Mumbai police essentially said that this was nothing illegal. It was rather erotica, nothing to do with pornography. There's no link whatsoever. The fact that this was a legitimate company to begin with. But this entire email trail that we have accessed, 16 pages, and I'll go through each and every email that we have, at least the important ones, which will only raise a very important question. Was Raj Kundra aware of what was happening within his own company? Where was the money essentially going? There is one company that becomes extremely important in this entire investigation. That's a company based in London called Kenrin. In fact, we've also played out the bite of Joint Commissioner of Police Crime Branch Milind Bharambe, who essentially said that Kenrin was the very company through which all of this was being diverted. Let's look at this email. This email, it's a little sort of, the printout isn't very clear, but I'll try and explain this to our viewers. What are they really looking at? This is where you can take a look at this. Rajkundra.net. He was CC'd on this mail on 20th February 2020 at 4 o'clock in the evening. And Umesh Kamath is the person who is an arrested accused. He sends a mail from hotsworld.com, and this is an invoice. Take a look at this. Kenrin, Centurion House, London Road, and this is based in United Kingdom. There is a money professional amount that was sent out, 3 lakh rupees, for a show called Fraud Ishq for Kenrin. And I'll come back to this, why this becomes important. Keep this in mind. There's one email that we are looking at. This is a list of emails here. All the WeTransfer of the movies, of the films that were basically shot and then sent across through WeTransfer. Take a look at this. Dear Umesh Ji, Marina did live yesterday early morning, post that she had shared the screenshot. This is the list of the emails that were basically sent, how it was basically sent out. That also becomes important. Let's take a look at one more email and then I'll put this into perspective. A mail from someone called Tony. It's hotsworld.com, invoices August 2019. To Megha Jaiswal, CC Raj Kundra. There is an international payment confirmed of about $4,343. This is an international payment that took place of, once again, of Kenrin. Now, this is the digital evidence that we are talking about. Now, let's try and put this into perspective. Suesha, why this becomes important? Many people will essentially ask this question. What is this company all about? How is Kenrin essentially involved? All of these are very important, pertinent questions. Kenrin is a company based in London. Kenrin is linked to a man called Pardeep Bakshi. Who exactly is Pardeep Bakshi? Pardeep Bakshi is once again a relative of Raj Kundra. What is it that the Mumbai police is looking into? Mumbai police is saying that in order to evade the law, there's a company based out of London from where the money was basically being sent. The videos were basically being uploaded, and all of this to change their IP addresses. They were changing the IP addresses, they were masking their IP addresses, and they were uploading the video from London itself so that this does not become illegal, because in India it becomes a problem. It becomes a problem in terms of creating such content to begin with. Then the fact of the matter is that Raj Kundra somewhere down the line was aware that this transaction was taking place. Kendrin was actually getting the money, and this is confirmed. Raj Kundra was marked in that email where only one transaction we are showing at this point in time of about $4,000. That's the amount that was basically sent across to a company called Arms Prime. Arms Prime Media Private Limited. This company once again is linked to Raj Kundra. Now, whether at all he is still a part of that company becomes another subject of investigation. We're given to understand perhaps he had also resigned from that company. But having said that, we're talking about the period in which such transactions were taking place. So what we are asking right now is that can Raj Kundra essentially distance himself from this entire allegation that has been leveled against him? Can Raj Kundra actually say that he was absolutely not aware that such transactions were taking place with a company that is once again linked to his family member? All of this have now been exposed in the 16-page email trail. So what does the 16-page email trail have? One, the invoices. Second, it has details of the outdoor shoots that were taking place, and the money transaction that were taking place. Some locations were as cheap as for about 6,000 rupees. That transaction is also mentioned in the email trail that we have basically accessed. So three very important points become very, very crucial. Now that has been completely exposed in this investigation that has been carried out.
Right. Right, Shravan, stay on with us. Let me also bring in Yasha, because Yasha, given all these facts, the question now is, what does this mean for Raj Kundra? Can he hide under these technicalities and evade the law? And then again, let's understand that these emails that trace back to 2019, so that means this has been happening for more than 3 years.
That's right, Suresh. So what we had seen actually was this company was actually in force for more than 3 years. We had also spoken about it earlier. In fact, now let's understand why the entire mail trail becomes important. We've mentioned the name of Pradeep Bakshi. Now it was pointed out earlier as well that Pradeep Bakshi was a partner of Raj Kundra and they were dealing together. In fact, in today's hearing, Crime Branch had sought for Raj Kundra's custody on the ground that they want to arrest Pradeep Bakshi. Now, in that context, if Pradeep Bakshi is brought forth, there would be various other revelations that would come forth in the larger pornographic racket, because this was not limited to India. It was being carried out internationally, and which was obviously mentioned again in today's hearing. Speaking about different locations, as was pointed out by Shravan, there were receipts of various locations that were booked in these mail chains. Now, firstly, when this entire case started, Crime Branch had clearly mentioned that these shootings would take place across various locations, and there would be particular places which would be rented out. And as a result of which, one such place was raided by Mumbai police on February 5th, 2021, of which 5 people were arrested. So in that context, this entire mail chain throws a light on the entire modus operandi of how these pornographic racket would function, and the role of Raj Kundra when it comes to the company, the UK-based company. Because clearly the mails show that there was a clear link, though it's obviously been pointed out earlier as well, that Raj Kundra was a partner in this company, and Pradeep Bakshi was the one for whom the entire operations would take place. But in that context, Arms Prime Media as a company, where it said that Raj Kundra had resigned after a particular point because particularly Hot Shots app had come up in under the scanner, and as a result of which, after building up this company, decided to step down. But these apps that we're talking about were under the scanner of Mumbai police, and it was not one, but we'd seen earlier as well in the chats that were pointed out that they were also worried about the fact that these apps are now coming under the Mumbai police's scanner. Also, the fact that IND ministry would monitor these pornographic apps. And in that context, the fact that if Pradeep Bakshi would be questioned further by the Mumbai police, it would further entangle the entire case. And though Raj Kundra has now been sent to judicial custody, we also have updates the fact that ED might just look into this case. So in that context, there'd be larger angle which would come out once Pradeep Bakshi is questioned. Yes.
Right.